Welcome to Scott Cooks. Today we're going to be doing a chuck roast, beef chuck roast in the Ninja Foodi. We're going to do this under pressure on high for 50 minutes. I've got 2 pounds here, so we're going to do it for 50 minutes. We're going to use a little beef broth, and we're going to do something special, like I always do. Not just going to do a simple thing here. So stay tuned for that, because we'll be doing the chuck roast with roasted root vegetables at the same time. Now, that's exciting stuff. This is a nice roast, 2-pounder. I've let this come to room temperature for about an hour. It's always a good tip. I've put one, we got here, 14.5-ounce can of beef broth in the pot and added a half a can of water, mixed it in with it. I'm going to be seasoning my roast with this Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, garlic. If you never tried this stuff, McCormick, wow, give it a try. Okay, we've seasoned it both sides, went ahead and dropped it in the pot. We're going to do this under pressure, so we will be using the pressure lid, of course. Go ahead and seal that up. Make sure your knob over here is set to seal. Power on the Foodi. Press pressure. High is the default. We're going to leave it there. We want 50 minutes. I can just hold this and let it go. That's great. Now, 50 minutes is a little less than I would pressure cook it if I wanted to just finish it off. But we're going to finish this off in a different way. So I am slightly under pressure cooking it. It's going to be fully cooked, don't get me wrong. But it's going to be slightly under pressure cooked for a reason, which you'll find out in 50 minutes. Talk about root vegetables, for me anyway. It's basically anything that grows underground. So we're going to be using a couple turnips, some onions, some carrots, some parsnips, and some red potatoes. And let's go back to this one. If you've never experienced parsnips, you might want to check them out. They're not really a carrot. They have a strong flavor. Very, very good, especially in cooking. Of course, you know, turnip, you know, you kind of know what all this stuff is. So we're going with root vegetables in this roast. And by the way, we've got about 26 minutes left over there. And I'm going to tell you what, man, the house is smelling good. Make sure you peel the outer skins off of those parsnips. The outer part can be quite bitter. This is a very strong root vegetable. But, oh my God, they smell so good. It smells, I grow carrots in my garden as well, and parsnips. It smells like really wild, strong carrots. They don't taste like a carrot. I also peeled the carrots too. Sometimes they give off a bitter taste, and we don't want that in our delicious roast. All right, I got my veggies ready. Just waiting for this roast to get done. I did not season anything. Don't need to. I've got some seasoned beef broth already in there, and of course I seasoned the roast itself with the pink sea salt and all that stuff. And don't want to overpower this. I want to taste the root vegetables and the beef. That's really what I'm after here. That's the flavor profile I'm looking for. Don't need to add any other things to it. Okay, we've reached our 50 minutes. Pressure stop is starting to count up now. So I'm going to go ahead and release it. I need to get the pressure off of it. And I forgot to get a spoon. Hold on. You always want to flip this with something other than your hand. I mean, I see people do it with their hand, but I don't want to get burned, so. That'll burn you. Alright, we're just going to release the pressure till the button drops, get top off. But we're not done. Alright, pressure's almost gone. We're going to see that red button fall down in a second. When it does, it's safe to remove the lid, although there's still a lot of steam in there. So when you pull the lid, make sure you face it away from yourself. Any second now. Okay, I know I didn't lie. Come on, Button. Button listened. Alright, let's make a little room. Make sure wherever you're going to put your lid, it's safe to put, because this thing's going to be hot. Alright, all we're going to do is, let's step back a little bit. We're going to pick it up and point it away from ourselves. See all that steam flying everywhere? You don't want that in your face. Okay, get the condensation out. Oh my, look at that. Alright, we're going to pull that roast out and we're going to leave all the juices exactly where they are. Roast is out. Very nicely cooked, although I'm not finished with it. Vegetables are dropped right into that juice, to that broth. Mix them around. Okay, this time we're going to use the other lid. And we're going to go to bake roast. Let's go to 400. Set the time for... set it for 25 minutes. And what we're going to do is roast up those potatoes in the broth. And then what we're going to do is take this, put it back in on top of the vegetables, and go about another 30 minutes to finish it off. 25 minutes on bake roast. Everything is looking pretty good. They're not quite as tender as I wanted them to be in the time frame I wanted them to be in. So, fortunately, the Ninja Foodi lets us do that. So all we're going to do, we got plenty of liquid in there. Make sure we're on seal. We're just going to simply put them on pressure, put them on high. About 10 minutes. Now this is not going to take very long to build up pressure this time because it's very hot in there. We're going to pressurize them 10 minutes, maybe do a 5-minute natural pressure release and then let it go, and then finish doing what we started. Just want to tenderize them up a little bit more. We finished pressurizing part of the veggies. Let's go ahead and do a quick release. After this, we're going to put our roast back in to not only reheat it, but to get it just a little more tender. Alright, the pressure just did perfect. Got everything exactly the way I wanted it. Oops, sorry, fogging up. I put the roast back in, just kind of buried it back in there. What we're going to do here is we're going to close the lid, but we're not going to use the lid this time. We're going to, I'm sorry, different mode. We're going to put it on sear saute. We're going to put it on high. Sear saute doesn't have a time, it just does it. So basically we're just bringing heat up from the bottom, kind of boiling. And we're just going to cook this, reheat everything, and then we'll be good to go. Another way you can do this, I'm not going to do it, but you could do it. You could actually, this is allowed, you can put the lid on it, just make sure that you're on vent. You can hear the steam rising. So this is about the same as putting a lid on a pot on the stove. So, I don't think I need to do that, but I'm just saying, you could do it. So we're just going to leave it just as is. You can see it bubbling in there. Oh yeah, soft but not too soft on the veggies. That came out good. We're going to give that about 15 minutes. Look at it go. We can just make this a screensaver, huh? Alright, this will be finished up in a minute. So this is sear saute on high, guys. Look at that. It's definitely high. And by the way, sear saute has multiple levels. You go high, medium, low, low. So you can really adjust it. But I want it high for this. I'm trying to reheat the roast, tenderize it just a little more, and also trying to boil out just a little bit of the liquid. And here's the final finished product. I'm sorry for fogging up the lens here. Fork tender beef roast. It's soft vegetables. If you like this kind of video, please subscribe to my channel. Please click the like button. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. And go ahead and hit that bell. That way when I put another video out, you'll get a message, you'll get an alert. Alright guys, I guess it's time to eat. Take care.